Mom has no idea why she's on the show.
She's here for her rebuttal.
No, I mean, it's insane that Mom doesn't know why she's on this show.
She has no idea.
She's no idea.
I did listen to the podcast.
She's busy texting Dad. Couldn't text him any other time.
I did already, but
why is she texting Dad? Does Mom text Dad on a regular basis? I've never heard of Mom texting Dad ever.
Oh.
Have you heard of Mom individually texting Dad in your entire life?
Yes, but then what happens is she gets mad that he doesn't check his messages.
He definitely doesn't check his messages. Here we are, and welcome to a rebuttal edition of the Friday Night Movie Podcast, because last week we heard Becky's side of the story of going to Disney with Mom. And now Mom is back. But Mom, you're behind the microphone. I can't see your head.
I'm moving over. But then you'll tell me I'm not near the microphone.
No, I told you can move the mic. Just move it over to the right.
For the record, I gave Mom rave reviews for Disney.
Yes, yeah. But Mom still
5 star, 5 out of 5.
Mom still Mom
but
still has comments. Mom still has comments, and the world
part of the
wants
story
to hear
you don't
them.
know about.
Oh, and the world wants to hear them. Okay, so the first thing we want to hear
Everybody wants to hear
is we want to hear about
true story.
There's a missing piece of the story, and it is how you got, of all places, Disney World to give you money back for a drawing that was fully made by a person.
Becky didn't know the whole story.
But she wasn't with me when I went at 8 a.m. to pick up. Okay. So you're looking at it now. So this is the way it happened.
Surprised Mom didn't say, but they only gave her 4/5 of it back, because Mom came out looking really good, and Mom was like, okay, I'll pay for that. Mom, how'd you get the money back?
It was back. That's good.
Mom.
Okay.
Mom, how'd you get the money back?
Okay, so I decided, I got up very early that morning, and I decided I was going to go over to the Polynesian, where we went the first day with Becky, because she decided she needed to see the Polynesian, and that's where the caricaturist was. And he seemed like a good guy, whatever. And what Becky doesn't realize is that when I went to pay for it, it was a balagan.
Which, for those who don't know,
did you try to pay with that Disney strap that you made Becky get?
I paid for everything with that Disney strap, with the band.
So
it's
everything
amazing.
you got at Disney was for free?
Yes. Now, check my receipt, my bill. It's all very funny. So,
What's happening?
Jose,
This Grand
we're
Central
recording,
Station.
and everything gets picked up.
Asegúrate que hace está bien.
It's just
It's so
like
hard to
triples the
shine.
work for me. It
First try.
triples the work for me.
Okay, so listen.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, you care.
So I'm going to go back to when I first purchased this thing. So Becky's idea was to get the caricature of the whole family, and originally
Becky's idea.
Oh, totally.
Interesting.
Oh, it was. Look at her face. It was totally her idea. Vlad did not want to have anything
Which
to do
is
with
amazing, because Becky lives with a professional artist.
No, wait.
And she's
She
like, you know what I
could've-
need?
Can I just
need
say
to see
who
my face
won't-
in cartoon. That's
Who
what
won't
she
draw
said.
me? Who won't draw me? And when he
Now
does
you know
attempt to
why.
draw me, it comes out terrible. And what
Now you know
happens is that I
why.
That is true.
blame him. I blame him, but
No,
I think we can safely say my face is the problem, not the artist.
I think that
Sorry.
because he drew Lily and Jose for their wedding, and they looked like
I look like a Disney princess.
They
No,
look like Disney princesses.
they look
Yes.
like
Pretty.
they look like
Jasmine and Aladdin.
no, they
has
look like
braces.
the donkey
That's what you
from
look like.
It would
from
be-
the Cusco one. You guys look like David Spade in the
They look
Cusco
really
one, and Pacha.
beautiful. You have big
love
eyes and a
Pacha.
big nose.
Anyway, we're digress. So I'm going to start the story with me and Vlad going to go pay for it, because Becky needed to take the girls to go shopping at the Moana store.
I just
What?
want to I just want to name the language that's being used here. Needed. Becky needed. She
Yes, you
needed.
did.
There's
You
a lot
did.
of things I needed.
You needed to go to the
do.
Polynesian, which I'm not
I
sure what that
needed to
is.
go.
Also sounds a little racist. What is
Why?
happening?
No, it's the name of the hotel.
Oh, it's a hotel.
It's a
Not a
hotel.
person, Lily.
I was like, I don't think you can call the cartoonist
What do you think? This is
a
Seinfeld and he went to get
Polynesian.
Cubans and Dominicans?
No, I thought this whole time she's calling the guy that drew the thing the Polynesian.
No.
Also, there's apparently I needed to do a lot of stuff. When
You
I
needed
arrived
to
in
go to
Disney.
Moana. I get it. Moana's at the Polynesian
Polynesian,
because
yes.
she's from Polynesia.
Yes. And the whole story is
But
about
was
Moana.
the cartoonist Polynesian?
No,
No.
he's some
Okay.
old white guy that we assumed was a Disney caricature,
No, he's some
artist
bum
that
off
was.
the street. That guy. He doesn't
Anyway.
even know how to
Don't
draw.
talk ill of. That's not nice.
That's not nice.
You only
In
said
fact,
the
I'm gonna
nicest
tell
things
you-
about you.
In fact, I'm going to tell you the whole story.
Is
So
he
Vla-
even a cartoonist?
That's debatable. But at the moment, he had an easel, he had his drawings, he had his charcoals, and
Just
lots of pictures hung up that someone drew. It's unclear whether he ever drew them, but
I didn't know you could like.
so
pen
Vlad
them.
was very afraid that he was going to have to sit and that we were going to sit for an hour while this guy drew us.
Vlad
She
was
said, "I'm not
afraid that
doing
he was
this."
going to have to sit quietly. There's so many things that don't add up in this story.
I also feel like I'm now having
Vlad
to
went-
live this
Wait,
whole
and when
thing
he found out,
again in real time.
Okay,
Like, this
wait a
story is taking too long.
no, but wait, because I have to set it up because getting the money back is like justice. We go pay. Vlad goes to find Becky. I now go back to the guy with the receipt to tell him that now I paid for it and he can get it, but it wasn't the right receipt, so he had to go back and get the right receipt.
Nope, this part doesn't matter. Keep
Anyway,
going.
Well, I have no idea if they ever
Ugh.
even charged me. You're talking about something
all
very
you have
debatable
to do is
here.
check your credit card.
Anyway,
She can't. She paid for it with a wristband.
the wristband, everything goes back to the
Everything-
Grand Floridian. It doesn't even stay in the Polynesian account. So, which could be
Either
why
ev-
I got my money back.
Everything
So-
was either free at Disney or very expensive.
Okay, so anyway, so I had to take the 8:30 a.m. boat to the Polynesian from the Floridian.
Oh my god, I would have just left the cartoon behind.
But I thought it was going to be really good. We all did. We expected it to be a good
take a
thing.
boat to go pick it
What
up.
Becky did not know is how much it cost me. So anyway, so now I'm at I find out that I have to go to the front desk and they will get the cartoon for me because it's been 4 days since he did this thing. And we're leaving that day. So I wanted to make sure I was back in our hotel by the time it was time to go to Magic Kingdom. So I go to the front and there is a young man in a manager's suit and a young woman behind the front desk, and they're trying to help me find out where the caricature is. So he sends someone to go get it. They bring it out, and I show
We're getting
it to
every
him.
detail. We're getting
So
every
the
No,
artist,
no, because
the
you have to-
artist is not there at this moment.
No, not at 8 o'clock in the morning. Anyway,
Oh.
so I show the manager the picture, and I look at it, and I go, "Oh, this is a problem. The girls' names are wrong." I don't make a comment about the quality. Sunny the two girls' names are mixed up. And it was very important for one of them to be Grogu and the other one to be
But
BB-8.
here's the thing: neither one of those kids in the picture look like the
It
kid.
doesn't matter, but the BB-8 and the Grogu were the issue.
The names
were
written,
in-
'cause no
were
one could
reversed.
recognize
But
it. Too bad
also, I
Becky doesn't
cannot
have
believe
her
she
name.
remembered that. Of all the things this woman cannot remember selectively, like,
That's what got her money
we will
back.
make a plan for the day and say,
No,
we're
but
going to
let
have
me
breakfast and then leave for the
finish.
zoo.
You know why this
and
is
then
taking
I
so
walk
long? 'Cause
out
you're
of the
interrupting
room
me.
and I come back in the room and mom's just like, what are we going to do today? Like, it's amazing to me the things you don't remember, but 4 days
So-
later, you remembered which of my kids wanted to be
Wait.
BB-8 and which wanted to be Grogu.
Will you please let me finish? So the manager is looking at this and I go, and he's like, his eyes are big. He's not saying anything. And I go, well, I mean, I paid $250 for this. The least he could do is get the names right. And the manager said, you paid what for this? He said, that is not worth $250. He was
Can we see it
horrified.
again? I think we need to see
He was
it again.
horrified.
$250
And I said-
at Disney.
You could have
Okay.
got a lightsaber for that.
I know. Anyway, so I said,
She did get a lightsaber for that.
that Becky paid for. Anyway, so I said to him, listen, I don't want to ding the artist because I feel bad. The artist is working for money. And he said to me, don't you worry, Disney will absorb it. And I said, oh, that's wonderful. How is it going to get back on my account? He goes, I'm staying at the Florida. He says, well, how did you pay? I said, I used my wristband. He goes, well, what room are you in? I said, I'm not in this hotel. I'm in the Grand Floridian. He goes, it's not a problem. It's all Disney. We'll make sure you get credited for the amount.
So you don't know if you got...
Gives me the caricature and sends me off on my way.
She was charged in the first place.
He just
I
paid
just
you
feel
in
like it
wristbands.
seems like he wanted to stay at the Polynesian. Why?
I didn't want to. I went because
this-
Becky wanted to go.
Becky needed to stay at the Polynesian. You guys ended up at the Floridian.
The Polynesian has a beach. Shai, you would love it.
The Polynesian is basically like staying at Great Wolf Lodge. Okay, let's not oversell.
Let's not get
this.
carried away.
Okay.
But
All
anyway,
right.
so
All
that
right.
was the first backstory of how I got my money
so
back.
now you must rebut a second piece. We need to hear all about. We heard
Con?
that you had a lot of complaints about the lightsaber. That
I didn't have any
Not
complaints at
complaints.
all.
She was nervous that she would look like she's wearing all her jewelry.
No, I was
Like, it
first.
was
I was
gonna-
No, it was
nervous I was
Unga
going to make
Pasta.
the wrong
Unga
choice.
Pasta. Like it was going to
No,
be too.
First, I was worried I was going to make the wrong choice. I didn't realize there were going to be 4 choices.
Right, what
And
was
they
If you
were different
follow your
empires.
heart, how could it be the wrong choice?
well, no, Mom originally wanted the one with the giant tooth in it.
What?
I know you wanted that one,
Which
Yeah.
one with the
the
giant
nature
tooth?
one.
The nature
No,
one.
no, 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 no. I didn't want that one.
I had to talk you out of it on the
got
phone.
The nature one.
He didn't make one.
But if he were, he would have gotten.
He would have gotten the nature one, right? But anyway.
So,
yes,
all right,
I was
tell
very
us-
worried. So I called you to ask you. I don't know what you were doing. You were busy. But I said, I need to talk to you. And you said, choose only between these 2. The other 2, caca, don't choose them. So that was why I had to choose between Luke Skywalker's basic. It's blue,
Ooh, Shai,
right?
she just called you basic. Shai just,
No,
she just
I
called
would
you
have-
basic.
Hers is
I
wearing
did
all
that.
its
She
jewelry.
called-
Of course, Shai
but
said
basic. Shai-
I happen to like the basic one, but I said I had a whole discussion in my head about,
So-
but one day Shai will inherit it, and then he'll have 2 that are identical. That makes no sense.
You're inheriting. So wait, why is Shai inheriting your lightsaber? Because he's your favorite. She didn't.
Because he's
After
the only
this
one
trip-
that cares
No,
about this
after
shit.
this
Not
trip,
the person who took her to get it,
Disney.
or who technically paid for it,
Yeah.
but the
So I just want to say,
son.
no one expected me to inherit.
Okay, wait a minute.
But poor
No.
Becky nearly needs
First
a
of all,
hip
you don't
replacement
like.
after
I'm
being at Disney
I'm
with
sorry.
you.
I'm gonna give a gift spoiler. Not only does she plan to pass it down to Shai, but she also purchased for what I think was like an insane amount of money, like a weirdly large amount
like
of money,
$250 for a cartoon.
a special connector piece so that she and
Oh,
Shai
but now
could
you spoiled my surprise.
could
The
combine
internet
their
needs these.
lightsabers into one
I
for
bought a
the
stand
day
that's
for
double
one
stand and
day
it has a connector.
for one day when
Oh.
he does inherit it. She's already
be
thought in
joined
advance to buy him the
get one?
connector piece so
Why
they can
hasn't
combine their
anyone done that in one of the
lightsaber
movies
into
yet?
one.
The amount of nonsense we've had to sit through since Disney took over, and we haven't seen someone inherit someone else's lightsaber and join
and
them
connect
together.
them and make and
Like,
join
who
them.
got
So,
Obi-Wan's?
Mom,
I want to know who got Obi-Wan's.
I just want to be clear. I just want to be clear. Shai,
No,
I
mean,
did not
Darth
pay
Vader
for
did.
that part of the gift. That was an extra she had to pay for herself.
And it wasn't cheap, but it was worthwhile.
That's
And I
very cool.
suspect that Miri will inherit it from you because Miri is clearly the most.
I mean, my children
Star
have
Wars
said,
geek, yeah.
when I said I want them to, keep all my stuff and make a museum, they were like, no, we're going to make a museum gift shop and we're just going to invite people over and we're just going
They
to
can
sell
take what they
everything that
want.
you have.
Which is why she's not getting my Ungepatschke bejeweled lightsaber.
So sorry
All
for
right.
ruining the
Okay.
surprise, but I wanted Lily to know just how
Amazing.
deep and thoughtful this lightsaber Mishigas went. That she
Nice.
not only was like,
Mom,
"Oh, Shai
I'm
will inherit
very-
it one day. I
I'm
have to make
very
sure he's prepared
thankful.
to
I'm
display
very,
it properly."
very
Took it
thankful.
Very
Now, I
seriously.
wanna hear
It was
about-
a very solemn moment when I finished that lightsaber.
That's
With,
really
like,
beautiful.
10
6-year-olds. No,
Like
they were
5.
probably 6.
When I did it, there was
you.
grown-ups. There was no
'Cause you
kids.
did
There was
at
one
night.
other
I
grown
did
up.
it at night.
You did it at
Okay.
night.
Now, the other thing we'd like
Mom
to
did it
know
with
your
the
rebuttal on
preschoolers.
is Becky says you tricked Dad into doing the Tron ride.
No, I did
No,
not.
you forced him. You forced him.
Nope,
Aha.
I did
No,
not force
I
him.
would
I
say
did not trick
she-
him.
Peer pressuring?
I would say she misled him.
And there was an option to do it face first with your head bent upwards or sit in a chair.
No, we didn't have any options for chairs. There were only motorcycles on the ones we went
But
on.
I bet you had you told them this man needs to sit in a chair, they would have found you
Yeah,
a
but
chair.
Here's the
Does
thing.
he know there was a chair option?
Don't
you know how many
bring
times
it up.
he has told
He's so
me
sour.
Don't
since
even bring
he's
it up.
gotten it? No. Do you know how many
He's got
times
a
he's
crook
brought
in
it
his
up?
neck.
since he got here,
I think
that
his face
his
is
rib-
still
his rib-
plastered
he has
in
a
the same
bruised
position. So he
rib.
looks like he's smiling, but the G-force is just
just smiling.
That's
for
right.
him.
We all
his
look like we're
facial muscles.
smiling.
He had a bruised rib, and then the mom made him go on this ride and put him in a cage.
Made is such an extreme
No one made him
word.
do anything.
I would say
as he
she
was walking-
delicately,
Wait a minute.
she
Here's a
delicately
backstory.
mentioned.
As
Wait, one
Daddy was
second.
walking towards the entrance, the guide was saying, "Are you sure you want to do this? I'm not sure this is one for you." And he's going, "I'm doing it." What am I going to say? Like, don't?
She's like, twist his arm. He's got to do it. But they put a cage on you, which
I
bumped
forgot
his
about that.
rib.
No, but I forgot
But
about
if
that.
he hears this and he finds out there was a sitting option,
I don't remember it because I didn't see a single one of
You
those
didn't
sitting
even
ones.
ask?
So here's
What's
the
the
thing
sitting
about
option? I
mom
want the
and
sitting
her
option when
memory.
I
Did we
go.
discuss? Yeah, we discussed last time. Mom, how could you again? I'm going to go back to the fact that you remembered which of my children chose which character from Star Wars 4 days later on this drawing. Yet you have no recollection whatsoever in the tiniest way of having gone on the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster with Shai.
I honestly did
like
not
you
remember. I think I
experienced
was
it for the
overwhelmed.
first
So,
time with
so
us.
now comes the final rebuttal, which is that
How do you
apparently
know?
you were telling everybody how terrible it is to go to Disney with me.
It is.
And all of the things I
did
didn't
not
let
see
you
that
do.
at all.
She just
Not
pointed-
her favorite. How dare you?
That just
she
isn't
just pointed
true.
out no, but you made sure to point out all the things he wouldn't do with you.
Well,
And
no,
you told, but then
didn't-
you were spreading
weren't-
rumors that I didn't go on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
That
We
is
went
No,
at
that
night.
you
true.
didn't take
I
her. Not
actually
that you
asked
didn't
you.
go, that she didn't get to go.
She didn't go on
Different.
Slinky Dog
No,
with you.
you guys
didn't do
are.
Slinky Dog.
You didn't want to do Slinky Dog because the line was too long.
That
and
is true. Well,
Well,
Slinky
didn't
Dog
very
is the
long.
We
only
didn't
one
really
that
do
no
anything in the
lightning
Magic
pass or
Kingdom except-
VIP. Slinky Dog is like the only one. There is no VIP lounge for Slinky Dog. Even the Kardashians seem to have to wait for Slinky Dog.
But here's the thing.
actually
Here's the
true.
thing. So what you're saying is Shai might get the lightsaber, but maybe I'll get the bracelet?
Yes, the bracelet is
The
good for
Disney
5
bracelet.
years.
Well, she got money back on it.
5 years. I'm going to
One
walk
of my-
up to Disney with that bracelet
one
and
of
be like,
my
lady, there's
all-
$5,000 on this.
One of my all-time favorite miscommunications was mom buying her bracelet and the guy explaining to her how it works.
Oh, God.
And he's like, and the battery is good for 5 years. And she kind of pauses. And she's like, wait, I have to wear this for the next 5 years?
No, I said, do I take
She's
it off
like,
when
can I
I
take it off
Like,
when I
what
sleep? And
He says you keep it on all the time and you use it for everything, and I'm going, do I shower with
It's
it?
not an Apple Watch, Mom.
no, it's like an Apple Watch. That's the
It's
point.
about
You
the
can
size
take it
of an
on and
Apple
off.
Watch.
It's not like a
You know, when she leaves
like
Disney,
a bracelet
she
to
can't
a
pay.
water park where once it's on,
She
it's
can't.
on.
Okay.
She can't pay outside of Disney with it, can you?
No.
All right.
But next time we go back,
But that's the
I
point.
can use
You-
mine and Becky can lend you hers.
So wait, so what do you guys imagine Mom and Mai's Disney trip is like? Because you went with Mom Shai and you went with Mom
Honestly,
Becky.
bring a change of
What-
clothes because you two will just be peeing in your pants the whole time. Bring a few outfits. It's just going to be pishing.
And a
everywhere you
stretcher
go.
for Dad. Because if he.
No,
if,
I'm getting an Amigo.
But I have to tell you,
I
Becky,
heard you can rent an Amigo, and I'm 100%, and I'll just
You
scoot
can.
behind Mom.
I
I'm just
told
scooting
you,
behind
I
Mom. I'm
have
not
like a
in-
Disney-related stress injury from all the walking.
I'm not
Mom,
doing
I mean-
it.
Mom, what do you think about the accusation that you padded your steps because you had to walk ahead,
Oh,
like
right.
when I'm walking my dog, and he runs ahead to check things, and then he comes back to tell everybody what's up there, and then
no, most of the time I just stood and waited impatiently. But part of it was because Dad, the injured, was walking very slowly, and we had to wait for him a lot.
I'm
He could
no
not have
comment.
gone to Disney.
don't know
I'm
if we
gonna
can release
I'm
this
gonna do
episode.
I'm gonna do a hard no comment.
No, the thing is that Shai,
It was just right. It
I did
wasn't
say
the
to
children.
Becky,
I'd like to
I
clarify.
did say to
I would
Becky-
like
wait a minute, Becky.
corrections. I please rephrase that to say I had to wait for him a lot. Do not lump me in with you.
no, you
Uh,
actually were. No, the truth of the matter is everybody was very patient, and the girls were in their stroller most of the time, in and out of the stroller.
So smart
Because
to
we
get
had
a
so many
stroller.
bags with us, they were actually in the stroller, and they'd sit with the bags on them and under them. It was quite a thing. But the one thing that I know that the person that Daddy could not go with is the North Park Avenue Corman family
I
because
don't think you
they
can say
walk.
their address on
very-
a public podcast.
Oh,
Mom
you
just
edit that out?
doxed you.
Mom just
can you edit that out?
full on said your address. You can't say
Mom,
his address
wait.
on internet.
Can you? What's his
It's gonna
zip
take me
code?
12 hours.
He's
to edit
too
this
busy
episode.
sending it to randos on Facebook to get
So-
his GI Joes.
I shouldn't have to worry, but he talks
You
to
shouldn't.
Sorry,
Like,
just bleep it. Don't edit
proceeds
it.
from-
Just bleep it.
No, okay, so I'm gonna
Shabuka
reiterate.
is
I'm gonna
gonna come and
reiterate
find
that. So
him.
you'll have a clean cut. Dad should never go to Disney World with Shy's family because Becky, I couldn't keep up with him. He goes fast from one place to the
That's
other.
how you ended up missing the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I'm sure he went so fast
No,
you didn't
I
like to
think
wait
that
online for
I
him.
basically,
It's the-
I'm going to
guys,
tell you what it
I've
is.
said it
was
before, I'll
such
say
an
it again.
amazing
It's
ride.
the only way to beat Mom at her own game. You just have to outlast her.
So I think that's what happened. It was probably one of the last things we did
Oh, so
because
you
Epcot
didn't
was
do
the
it?
last thing
So
we
you
did.
didn't do Guardians?
No,
You
the
don't
last thing we did
remember?
was
I just
Animal
don't- I know-
Kingdom.
I'm
Mom,
sure I did
Shy,
because Shy
he-
told me I
he
did.
did.
Epcot was the end of like the first day.
And I
They
think
probably didn't. They went without you, but told you did it because they figured you wouldn't remember, and then you didn't
No.
remember it, so you probably never did it.
No,
I
you were
think
with
it's the
us.
most amazing ride, and I think I was
No, she
overwhelmed.
kept her
I
eyes
probably
closed the
just-
whole
What
time.
song
My
did
eyes
they play?
closed.
What song did they play? We got Disco
I think-
Inferno.
I think we had. I have to look. If I look up the list of songs, let me look up the list of songs, and then I'll be able to figure it out.
It was so amazing. Obviously, I won't forget it again, but I did forget, and I think it was because it was one of the first things we probably did, not the last thing.
It was on the
and
first day.
There was a lot that happened after that.
That's
Oh, we
right.
got
Wow.
one way or another. We
Oh,
got one
that's
way.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
One way or another,
All
which is
right, Mom,
amazing.
since
Yeah.
this is a show about movies and television, and people have now heard the rebuttal of the trip, what are you watching? What are you into these days?
Okay, obviously The Pit, which is amazing, and we're kind of caught up. We're waiting for the next episode to drop. Amazing. It's just can't get over it. And to bring up your dad, he never, ever, ever watches any medical shows because they freak him out. He loves this show.
This one
He
is
can't
don't
get enough of
eat
it.
while you're watching it. That's all I
Yeah,
have
that's
to
true.
say.
What else am I watching? Well, a Nathan Fillion fan over here. I'm watching. I went back to the beginning of Castle, and I am now
We're
on
talking
season
in a row.
7.
She's like, you got to see this. There's a
I worked
murderer.
on that. I worked
They're
on that
gonna-
pilot. Mom, did you know that?
What?
Yeah, she's
I was
back
a
to work
I
on
was a
the pilot.
production assistant on that pilot.
Oh, I have to go back and watch
And,
the pilot.
and
Spoiler.
Nathan Fillion brought donuts to everyone in the office.
He
and
seems
was
like a
very
nice
well
guy.
liked. He was very nice.
Spoiler, they always find the killer at the end of the episode.
Anyway, but sometimes it takes a season to solve
2
it because they put it 2 episodes or they come back a season later or whatever. Anyway, so I'm waiting till
He's
next
so
to the last season.
charming.
But the most fun part of watching a very
I-
old show that
I
has
wa-
many seasons
Well, I watched
are
Castle.
all of the stars that then go on to star in their own shows and
Oh.
then had bit parts. Some of
She
them,
loves
I mean,
shouting
if
them
you-
out to me.
if you
I
look
love it.
at, if you look at actors' credits, everyone who does one of these ABC shows and CBS shows and everything like that, it's a part of the journey. I
Well,
watch Castle.
wait, I have something to tell you.
Well, I was just gonna say I've
2
never
episodes
finished.
ago, do you know who actually had a big speaking part? Jackie Tone.
Oh, that's great.
She played a
Fun.
mob IT person, so she talks like she's Italian from Brooklyn. It's hysterical.
Ah.
She's so good in it.
Great.
That's great.
Anyway,
Well, that's
that,
wonderful.
that was the funny. But there's
my
a lot
thing-
of people
my
that you
thing
watch and
about
go, oh, I know
Castle
that guy.
is that I have never stayed awake through a full episode, but I still love the show, and I'll wake up in the next
feel like it
episode,
does-
and
I
I'm
feel like
still.
you're
It does.
fine.
It's totally.
It
fine.
doesn't
It's-
matter, right?
Nathan
It's half the
Fillion is
same.
so wonderful in that. it
He's
doesn't
lovable.
matter.
Right.
Okay, so that's all you're watching? You can see any movies?
No, I mean, movies. I saw a bunch on the airplane that were really good, and now I'd have to go back. I should have written them down.
Great
Maybe I'll write them
recommendations,
down.
Mom.
No, I did.
Well, Mom
write them
says,
down.
Mom recommends the flight to Disney. On which airline did you take? Delta? What airline?
American.
American. So everyone
Please,
should
Shy.
go on American
What?
and watch. I don't know. I got to tell you, Delta's
I
the
mean, that
rarefied
lounge is
air.
the
They
best.
know what they're doing. I
Yeah,
was
but
just
it's-
back in the
Delta's a
Park
very good
City
airline,
Lounge.
but
Woo!
Philly is not a hub. So you take Delta anywhere, I got to make a stop in
Right.
Charlotte or Atlanta. So forget it. I'm going on American. It's direct. What did I see that was so good? I have to think about it. Give me a minute. But yeah.
What about you? What about you, Becky? What did you see that was so good?
Well, I started the new season of Shoresy. The
Oh,
new
I
season
gotta wait
dropped.
for Allie
The
to
season
watch that.
5 dropped. I've seen the first couple of episodes. The first episode of season 5 is so good.
I'm having an
It's
allergy
so
attack.
good. Yeah, we'll see how the rest of the season plays out. A lot of good
Mom's just
shakeups.
taking phone calls. What's she doing?
And then yeah, that's kind of what that just dropped a couple days ago. So that's what I was watching last night. And I'm trying to think over the weekend. God, what did we marathon? Oh my God. I mean, some throwback stuff. I showed my kids Cool Runnings, which was so much fun to do a rewatch with them or to watch. I mean, they watched it for the first time. So we're getting into like the Olympics are wrapped up or wrapping up. They're done, I guess now. We're finishing. But we're kind of watching all of our like Olympic movies. So we did Cool Runnings. We have a few more lined up. And then so again, like I got little kids, so I'm not really getting to go out to the movies as often. I talked about Pillion last time. I saw that in theaters. But I also showed them the original Hugh Jackman X-Men.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
2000.
Your kids talk about Wolverine all the time now when I go to your
They
house.
are huge Wolverine fans. They have become huge X-Men fans. It is like an absolute new fan favorite in this house.
Do they
So
know
that's
how
extremely
much
exciting.
access to X-Men related information they have in their...
Well, you're going to have to do like a tutoring session deep dive with them because they very quickly become very obsessed with Wolverine and his origin story and like understanding
if they
him.
promise to take care of them, I will lend them my X-Men card set.
My children take care of nothing.
Okay, so
Give
no,
them
they can come
nothing.
over and read
They can
them.
come over and look at it,
Look
but
at
you
it from
cannot
far,
give them
like the
anything.
way I used to let you guys look at
Yeah.
my things.
So
I made a
that's
list
kind
of
of
movies.
And you forgot about it, and you just found it.
Yeah, I found my list.
Oh,
I wrote
All
them down.
all right, Mom, what'd you see?
The
She remembered
anniversary
that she was
with
gonna
Diane
forget.
Lane and somebody
Which one?
Taylor something. The
Taylor
anniversary.
Swift?
Sorry, But with Diane Lane and some Taylor something.
I don't know. And then The Best You Can with Kevin Bacon and Kira Sedgwick and Judd Hirsch. That was a lovely movie. That was
Oh.
really, if you catch it on an airplane, totally worth watching. That was very good.
The other one obviously didn't make a big impact on you.
Yeah, they didn't make a big impact, but whatever. They were good. They were, it's like when you're on a very long flight, you fall asleep. Like I watch something and I fall asleep and then, or I can't finish it and then I have to finish it on the next flight. It's okay. But those two were very good.
Very good. All right, Lil.
Oh, and Dave
okay.
too, the bank one, the one about Dave, the Bank Dave or Dave Bank. Haven't you watched it on American Airlines? Oh, it's so
Nope.
good. It's a British movie.
Sorry.
The one about
Bank of
Dave.
I'm just gonna Google what.
Sorry.
It's called, wait, there's two.
What I got was Dave the Bank 2 on exclusive.
It's
to
a sequel to the
American
Kevin Kline movie where he dresses up as the president.
So the original movie,
Dave the Bank
from
Part
a couple of
2.
years ago, was
It's
The Bank of
British.
Dave. It's
Was
a British
this on your
movie.
flight here or to Miami?
No, Bank of Dave must have been on one of the flights I had
Bank,
a couple
so,
years
but,
ago. here.
but it's only
Not a
available.
real movie.
Sorry, you're mentioning. Sorry, you're
The only
recommending
reason
a
I
movie
remember.
that you saw a couple of years ago on your route from Philadelphia to Madrid.
Just pay attention. The only reason I remember is that just now I saw Bank of Dave 2. So obviously it's a sequel
But
to
it's
Bank of Dave.
Oh,
And it's
Only
actually very
available
good.
on
It's very
American Airlines.
Bank of Dave.
Bank of Dave is actually, I'm right, 2023 and then this year. So I'm not wrong. And it's actually,
Definitely. There's Bank of Day too, The Lone Ranger.
yes,
You can't make this up, Mom.
it's a true story.
It's on
Both of them are
it's on
true.
Netflix.
Both of them are true stories. And very good, like British, very British, but really good, heartfelt movies. And it's a true story. Bank of Dave. And Bank of Dave 2.
All right.
Okay.
All
I don't
right.
know if
Stay
there's room
tuned
for
for
me.
Bank of Dave 3
I don't
review.
know. It
Only
depends
on
on his
that
true
comes-
story, if it really is true or not.
All right. Lily, I don't think, is there
There's
anything
no
you...
time.
There's no time. Okay, well, this was a lot of fun, Mom. Thank you for being here. We accept your rebuttal.
Thank you
We
for
love you.
having me.
Love you.
You're the best. Mwah,
And
love
don't try throwing me under the bus. It doesn't work.
He won't. You're his favorite too.
No, I'm talking to Becky.
Oh.
What? I wasn't listening. I thought we said goodbye already.
you. All right. Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Friday Night Movie, the sibling rivalry and pop culture podcast. Join the Friday Night Movie family by following @FryNightMovie on all of the socials and visiting our website, FryNightMovie.com. Our theme song is by What Does It Eat? And make sure to leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening.